Yo, what is going on guys, Max here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day so far, and this is the Stimulus Pack 10k recruitment challenge video. Our 10k Teamtage went up yesterday, and the amount of hype and support we got on that was honestly unreal. I can't thank you guys enough for that, and that video is actually the most liked video we've had on SP in a long time, so I just wanted to thank you guys personally for that. If you haven't seen the Teamtage yet, I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can go check it out for yourself, but anyways, most of you probably just want to hop into the details already, so we're going to start off with the player rules. First off, the clan tag will be XK. We released the clan tag early yesterday as promised if the Teamtage would reach 500 likes, which it did, so we released it a bit early for you guys on Twitter. So just make sure that all the clips you hit for the RC have the XK clan tag on so we can make sure that you hit it for the RC. Next up, we want to make sure that all your clips are real. We don't support setting up shots or faking clips at all, so make sure that all your clips are real, no private match or having people set up on the enemy team in public match. We want real, authentic clips, guys. Next up is no mods, of course. We want a fair RC, so don't use mods while going for clips. And then a couple tips I could give you players who are going for it: definitely do multi-COD if you can. We love seeing players who can hit clips on multiple CODs. Of course, don't stress on it though. We have nothing against players who hit consistently on one COD, but it will definitely increase your chances of getting in if you can hit on multiple CODs. And then of course, last but not least, the due date for this is going to be October 5th, which is exactly 3 weeks from now. I know that's a lot of time, but I gave it to you guys because I know that school just started up for a lot of you, and I wanted to give you guys as much time as I could, and hopefully you guys can hit some sick clips with it. Next up, we are actually having a content creators portion. I cannot promise you guys that we will pick up a content creator, however, it doesn't seem like there's that many in the community, but hopefully there's one that can stand out with this RC, and here's how. For you content creators, we want you to wear the XK clan tag during this RC just to show us that this was in the 3 weeks given, and then your only job is to come up with a series that we can put on the SP channel that you think it would get a lot of views and be entertaining. We aren't looking for a standard road to a clip series. We are really looking for something else that is entertaining and that really stands out. And of course, guys, try to make this series under 6 minutes long, because in my personal opinion, I think that's when videos start to get a little boring. So try to keep the series under 6 minutes in length, and then of course responses are due on October 5th. Next up, we have editors, and this is probably the biggest part of the RC for us because we are really short on editors at the moment, and we're definitely looking to pick up a pretty big handful. For you editors, there is a MediaFire link in the description below that will include the SP intro and 5 feeding clips and 5 trickshotting clips. You must include the SP intro in your response, and you have to use at least 6 clips in your edit. If you want to use more than 6 clips, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure that they are the clips provided. The reason it's 6 clips is because we wanted to pick up some editors that can edit both trick shots and feeds, so either way, you're going to have at least one trick shot or feed in your response. Make sure you're not using your own clips though, or else the response won't count. Make sure you're using the clips that are provided in the MediaFire link. Then also, guys, please use copyright-free music. We don't want any strikes on any channels, so please make sure the music you're using is non-copywritten. When it comes to the types of songs, that's up to you. It doesn't matter what types of music you're using as long as it's non-copywritten. And then of course, all your responses are due on October 5th at midnight. And then last but certainly not least, we have the rules for you graphic designers. There is no limit to how many submissions you guys can send in, so if you want to make a header for everyone in SP, by all means do it, but I don't suggest doing that unless you're not sleeping, because you probably aren't going to spend that much time on each response then. There is no speed art required. Reason I say that is because most teams require a speed art to go with their designers' responses, but we aren't going to require you to do one at all. All you need to do to submit is to make your design or designs and upload them to Twitter with the hashtag SP10K DRC for Designers RC. Make sure you have that hashtag in your tweet, or else we might not see your submissions, so be sure to include that hashtag. And then of course, all submissions are due on October 5th at midnight. And then one more thing I wanted to tell everyone going for this RC is to have fun. Please, guys, don't stress about winning or losing the RC. If you don't hit any clips the first week, don't lose motivation, because I've had multiple people who don't hit shit the first week of an RC, and then the last week they hit like 10-5 on, so be sure to not lose motivation. And even if you don't think your response is good, I definitely suggest you should still submit it, because even if you don't win, it gives you some exposure, and I personally will be going through all the responses, so even if you don't win, I know who you are, and I'm going to keep my eye on you. But that's going to do it for the recruitment challenge video, guys. For players, content creators, and editors, there's a Google Docs form in the description. Make sure you send in all your responses there. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been Max. Peace.